Greetings in Christ, dear brothers and sisters. We come together once again, blessed by God's grace. Pope Francis has issued yet another profound warning, echoing concerns that demand our attention as we navigate these tumultuous times. Among the many prophecies circulating, one that stands out is the prediction from Medjugorje, a French mystic and stigmatist, who forewarned of a coming 3 days of darkness. Her prophecy, which has sparked much debate, paints a chilling picture of a world on the brink of collapse, a world plagued by wars, sickness, and devastation, culminating in a devastating earthquake and a profound, impenetrable darkness lasting for 3 full days. According to Medjugorje, this darkness will be more than just physical. While the literal interpretation of the prophecy suggests an extraordinary natural catastrophe, an all-encompassing blackout during which only candles will illuminate the way, the spiritual interpretation offers a sobering reflection on humanity's moral and ethical decline. This prophecy not only warns of an external calamity, but also serves as a call for deep spiritual renewal. Pope Francis has consistently highlighted the darkness that envelopes the modern world: indifference, fear, war, and polarization. These forces, according to the Holy Father, divide humanity and lead us away from God's light. Since 2014, he has spoken frequently about the shadows that cloud our collective conscience, urging us to seek the inner light of faith to guide us through the turmoil. The mystic's vision of 3 days of darkness mirrors the Pope's warnings, calling us to face not only the impending physical darkness, but also the spiritual crisis that threatens to consume our world. On one level, Medjugorje's prophecy calls us to prepare for a time of physical darkness, where survival itself may become a challenge. Yet, on a deeper, more symbolic level, the prophecy urges us to reflect on the darkness of the soul, the moral rot and the corruption of values that lead to war, division, and conflict. These prophecies are not just forewarnings, they are a summons to action. They call us to cleanse our hearts and strengthen our faith as we face a period of purification. Pope Francis's own words resonate deeply with the mystic's vision. He has spoken time and again of the need to prepare spiritually for the coming trials. While the physical events remain uncertain, the call to prepare our hearts is clear. Whether we interpret the prophecy literally or symbolically, the ultimate message is one of hope. After the purification, a new era of peace and divine light will emerge. This period of darkness will lead to a dawn of hope for those who remain steadfast in their faith. As we stand on the precipice of these warnings, we must ask ourselves, how will we prepare? The time to act is now, not just in physical preparation, but in deep spiritual renewal. We must rekindle the inner light of faith, prayer, and unity, drawing strength from the example of the Virgin Mary, whose protection has always guided us through the darkest times. Let us take heed of these prophetic messages, embracing them as a call to unite in faith, to strengthen our bonds of love, and to prepare ourselves for the challenges that lie ahead. In times of crisis, prayer and vigilance become our strongest allies. The darkness may loom large, but the light of Christ can never be extinguished. Let us walk in that light, for after the darkness, the dawn will surely come. The message from both prophetic voices and spiritual leaders points to critical times of inevitable purification ahead, urging us to prepare for a challenging period of darkness. The crucial question is whether we will be ready to light the inner candles of our souls and navigate this difficult time with integrity and unwavering faith. Medjugorje's prophecy and the reflections of Pope Francis converge on one central theme: the need for an inner light to guide us through the encroaching darkness. This inner light can manifest in various forms: faith, ethical consciousness, active compassion, or discernment amidst the flood of misinformation. It also calls for rejecting hatred and resisting the barbarism of our times. Pope Francis often emphasizes that it's not enough to simply acknowledge the darkness around us. We must actively let our inner light shine through it. Both Medjugorje's prophecy and Pope Francis's messages encourage us to rekindle our inner candles to dispel the darkness, both external and internal. Prophecies are not mere predictions, but invitations to awaken the best in us, to draw strength from faith, hope, and love, especially in the face of challenges ahead. The darkness, whether it is literal or symbolic, will touch everyone. But the light we choose to shine, our personal commitment to spiritual growth and righteousness, will depend on how diligently we prepare. The message is clear: we are being called to illuminate the future with the indestructible light of our hearts, a guiding beacon that will endure through any trial. This central theme runs deep in Medjugorje's mysterious prophecy, emphasizing that the purification of the world is a collective responsibility that starts with each individual. As we approach the year 2024, Marie Julie's prophecy remains a topic of speculation and anticipation. Will it be the year that the darkness predicted, whether literal or figurative, descends upon the earth for 3 days of unimaginable chaos? While no one can predict with certainty what will unfold, the anticipation is palpable, especially in a world that is hyper-connected, where all eyes are on what the future holds. Should this prophecy manifest in a literal sense, it would mean total blindness for our modern civilizations, unable to perceive or understand the full scope of the darkness. Others, however, interpret these dark days as metaphors for spiritual crises, times of profound disillusionment and separation from the divine, moments for which we must prepare through prayer, meditation, and spiritual discipline. Whether the prophecy is meant to be taken literally or symbolically, the most important thing is to understand it within the context of the era it was delivered. Was it a response to the fears of the turbulent 19th century, or do we find parallels with the uncertainty of our own times? The truth is, there is no definitive way to predict what 2024 will bring. We could awaken to a year where nothing extraordinary happens, dismissing the prophecy amid widespread skepticism. Or we could witness sudden darkness, plunging the world into the chaos that Marie Julie foresaw. Even if this darkness is a metaphor for a global spiritual crisis, its impact on our lives would still be profoundly felt. What we know for certain is that this prophecy has deeply penetrated the collective consciousness, sparking a renewed sense of urgency in preparing spiritually for whatever may come. Whether the darkness we face is internal or external, the message remains. By lighting our inner candles, we will navigate the trials ahead with faith, hope, and a steadfast commitment to the divine light within. A prophecy can stir a range of emotions: hope, fear, doubt, and curiosity. The prophecy of Marie Julie Jeheni, concerning the 3 days of darkness, is no exception. As a global community, we stand at a crossroads. Will we allow this vision to breed fear and anxiety, or will we rise to the challenge it presents, cultivating strength, resilience, and compassion in its wake? Prophecies like this are not meant to paralyze us with alarm, but to inspire action, reflection, and a deeper understanding of our role in shaping the future. Whether viewed literally, as a forewarning of catastrophic events, or symbolically, as a metaphor for the moral and spiritual crises of our age, the message is the same. It challenges us to reflect on how we respond to uncertainty, adversity, and the unknown, with fear or with courage and faith. Faith in a shaking world. Marie Julie's vision invites us to ponder the power of faith when the foundations of the world seem to tremble. How do we hold on to hope when darkness, literal or figurative, descends? How do we use compassion and common sense to guide others through chaos? These are questions that lie at the heart of this prophecy and resonate deeply in our time, as we face global challenges ranging from war and economic upheaval to the ongoing recovery from a devastating pandemic. In many ways, this prophecy acts as a mirror, reflecting the turbulence of our present age. It reveals the interplay of light and shadow in our reality, urging us to confront the darkness while recognizing the enduring potential of the human spirit to shine through it. It calls us to embody resilience in the face of fear and to turn our faith into action that builds a brighter, more compassionate future. The light of human spirit amid the uncertainty, one truth remains. Light can and will prevail if we, as individuals and as a collective, decide to nurture it. Whether or not 2024 brings the literal fulfillment of Marie Julie's prophecy, the message serves as an urgent reminder that our choices today shape our tomorrows. It compels us to act with integrity, to confront the moral challenges of our age, and to let our inner light guide us through whatever darkness may come. The brilliance of this prophecy lies in its dual role as both a warning and an opportunity. It does not demand blind belief or skepticism. Instead, it invites reflection, dialogue, and action. It asks us to strengthen our faith, build our communities, and prepare ourselves, spiritually and practically, for the trials we face, both as individuals and as a global society. A collective call to action. Ultimately, the way we respond to this prophecy is a reflection of our own hearts and minds. Do we spread fear, or do we choose compassion and resolve? Do we see it as a message of despair, or do we take it as a rallying cry to confront the crises of our time with hope and strength? Pope Francis's reflections on the modern darkness align with this call, urging us to address the moral and spiritual struggles of our age with courage, unity, and faith. This is our moment to rekindle the inner light that guides us, not just individually but collectively. The future is not set in stone. It is shaped by the actions we take, the love we share, and the faith we carry forward. Whether we view Medjugorje's prophecy as literal, symbolic, or somewhere in between, its significance lies in its ability to inspire reflection and action. It is a call to rise above fear and embrace the values that dispel darkness: compassion, integrity, and hope. Your voice matters. What do you think about today's topic? How do you interpret the prophecy and its implications for our world? Let us know your thoughts. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell button to stay updated with future reflections and messages. In these challenging times, remember that the power to dispel darkness lies within each of us. Together, we can illuminate the path toward a future of faith, unity, and peace. May light prevail, and may God's grace guide us all.